Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Sam, back again with another story time video. And today I'm gonna give you this story time, my new nickname, Sam. Well, Sam was started last year by a guy named Noah, who is one of my best friends, still is, and he didn't ask me to shout him out, so I'm not gonna put his Instagram in the description. But before I go to anything else, let me say this. Go subscribe to my boy Jacob, and also his brother, my boy Isaac, by the way, and and go follow them, not subscribe. Go follow them. Their links will be in the description below. So go follow them on IG and all their other stuff. But so how did Sam come about? Well, really started getting popular in the 9th grade. Now, I will say, mixed results about this. Some people think it's the most annoying thing in the history of nicknames. Other people think it's the funniest thing. And the reason I'm only shouting out those two people is because they were the only two people that were actually, asked. But they're the only two people that asked out. So I wanted to subscribe to them too. But how did Sam come about? So it was really gotten popular this year, actually this calendar year. And all of a sudden, I really hadn't heard it much, except for a few 9th graders going around saying, Sam! And then all of a sudden, one of my friends in my grade came up to me and goes, "Hey, Sam!" and since then, it's just been a ruckus. Now, my former nickname was Sammy D, and it started way back when I was a PA announcer for your Calvary Cougars. Still got it. But it started when I was a PA announcer for my school, Calvary, and it ended up, my nickname is not Sammy D26 anymore, which was my old Instagram handle, but now it is Sam D26. It's so hilarious how this new nickname, Sam, has come about. Now, literally, every single class, oh, good story time here. So a couple of weeks ago, my friends, and I'm not going to mention their names, one of them is Isaac, but the others, I'm not going to mention their names. I had I had 4 people around me. And my teacher, we were in English class, and my teacher said, Sam, she didn't say Sam, but he said, Samuel, read this next paragraph. It was on the top of a page, and it was like 10 or 12, 13 lines, and I got through about half, and then all of a sudden, in my right ear, usually that's what happens, you hear it, but in my right ear, in particular, as I was reading, I heard this, sob, 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 and I could not get through it, and that embarrassed me so much, and it always took me back to my 9th grade days, where like I mentioned his name earlier, Noah, he used to just stare at me like, he used to stare at me like that, so it would make me to the point where I could not finish a sentence. It was terrible. But it was so embarrassing, because I was in the middle of reading actually a pretty good paragraph, and all of a sudden, Sam, and I was like, they're distracting me, miss. Can you go somewhere else? It's just funny. And now, not only do I have half the high school calling me that, I now have people in church that have heard it now calling me. 2 of my good friends, I also, like I said, the band I coordinate, I definitely manage their social media, but in particular coordinate, get all the meetings, whatever you're going to call it. The 2 leaders, not the leaders, because everyone's important in that band, but 2 guys on there now start calling me that. And I'm afraid everybody in the band. So right now we got like four people in that band that's official, and it's just incredible how this new nickname Psalm has gone around from church to church. How about that? But like I said, so how did it get started? These ninth graders started calling me Psalm, and then now my class is calling me Psalm, and now 10th graders are calling me Psalm. And I'm getting to the point like, and then we got one 12th grader that has made up Psalm everywhere. He goes, Psalmwich, somewhere over the rainbow, awesome. And he'd just go on and on and on. And I realize I'm embarrassing myself here to the camera, but most of the views are going to come from people that come to my school. So again, it's just real funny the way Psalm works. Thank you so much for watching. I thought this was just a neat video to kind of show you my new nickname. I was planning on doing this anyway. I'm also gonna do a couple singing videos for you here in a little bit on my next couple of videos, but I wanted to start off with a little nickname game here. Psalm. Again, how to originated, a couple of 9th graders going around calling me it, and then a couple of people in my class started calling me that. Now the whole high school is pretty much calling me that. Very funny. And now I'm really starting to do it. And there's this one person, Jacob, that literally, now he's actually in 7th, if I'm not mistaken, 7th grade, so he's one of the few people from that's not in the actual high school part to say it. But he goes up, stop, stop. That's what he says. He's like, stop. He is hilarious. Please go follow him on IG, on your Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram will also be in the description below after those two. So the people I wanted to shout out in this particular video is Isaac and Jacob. Please make sure to follow them. And there you have it, folks. My nickname is Psalm. Just incredible. I don't even know how they came up with it either. But because my name is Samuel, S-A-M, and they have it S-O-M, like, bruh. Again, I'm just telling you, it's a really funny thing to say. But a new nickname, Psalm, and story time number 2 after I was challenged not to talk for 30 minutes at lunch a month or so ago that I posted that. Please go check that out. But like I said, my new nickname is Psalm. Glad you got this story time. If you have any more questions on my if you have any more questions about my nickname, or you just want to make fun of me, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. The Instagram name will be in the description below. I might not follow you back, may follow you back, I don't know. But make sure you give me a follow on Instagram, and you might be picked out as my next person that I put on my channel for my subscription there at the bottom. I hope you like this little story time video. I know it was a little weird, sort of, but like I said, it's gonna be fun doing some of these story times this year. This was something that I just thought about doing a couple of months ago when I ended up getting challenged for 30 minutes to not talk at lunch, but it was really fun. So, story time number 2, a new nickname, Psalm. Hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram, and please subscribe to me on here. Please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, we'll see you next time.